Good morning, everybody. I hope you've had a great evening. We're going to be doing our twin flame love interest high level soulmate and separation reading. Try to do these every day. Sometimes I won't make it because I do have some ones I'm going to be doing with the zodiac. I'm going to start putting some more of those out every day. So with that, let's set the intention. Spirit, what is going on with the collective in separation? What is the energies for today? And Spirit is giving us trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So Spirit's telling a lot of you, you know, perhaps, yeah, you may be in separation right now, but you're going to have to accept that for now. And as you accept your present circumstances, then the energies are going to transform, and as they transform, then they put you into the space where that love, that union, whatever is meant for you, will come in. So, Spirit, tell me what other energies are available for the collective in separation. Remember, this is a collective reading, so some things may or may not resonate with you. Take what resonates, leaves the rest behind. And if you're looking for something a little bit more personalized, reach out for your own personal reading or light language activation. One more card out here, Spirit. Ooh, too many cards, but let's see what the Spirit's giving us a lot today. So let's see what we got to work with. Seems like there's a lot of crazy energies out there for the collective. And so Spirit's saying bond, right? Make sure that you realize that there is a bond that's available to you. Cherish that bond. Cherish your relationship. Trust that this bond is coming in. Look deep within your emotions. And why do you want to look deep within your emotions? So you can understand that you actually always had this bond. And notice everything remarkable about your relationship. So Spirit is really telling us, when we see trust, it usually means a lot of divine timing going on. But Spirit's telling us that you got to really go deep within and figure this out, because guess what? You know what? Your soul is preparing to reconnect. And so how do you do that? You go through here, right? You go through all these spots of getting back into your positivity, right? And the universe is guiding you. They're giving you that guidance to the path of where you're meant to be. And guess what? With that, you get into enlightenment. And not only do you get into enlightenment, but there is a rekindle that's coming here in your future. And marriage. And marriage usually means a commitment. It doesn't always mean marriage, but it could. So you have this huge potential, and that's why Spirit threw all these cards at us. It's a huge potential there. But what Spirit's also giving us a lot of cards. He gave us just a tease of what's available to us, but we've got to get into that positivity, allow the universe to guide us to where we need to be. And we have to allow that guidance. Now, remember, we just got out of a full moon. Full moon is still working today. I do actually have an activation on my light language channel, Silver Fox Spiritual, over in YouTube. Go visit it and try that activation, see how that works for you. It's meant to help get rid of all these energies and help you go within a little bit. So, Spirit, what else do you want to tell us within this connection? This connection that has this huge potential. Show us what's going on with these great energies that are available to us right now. Give me a few cards. Come on, Spirit. There we go. One more card. All right, there we go. So let's go through the cards. Let's see what Spirit is telling us. If you are looking for your own personal reading, please do reach out. Information is in the profile if you're watching on TikTok. Information's in the description if you're watching any of the replays. So Spirit's saying, be careful about material attachment, right? Stay out of wanting and needing all these material things. Stop going after the person with money he or she has, right? Go not for what they have externally, go for what's internally, all right? Both you and your person's got a lot of responsibilities going on right now, and this is part of why you've got to go within and you got to clear out that energy. But guess what? With that rekindle, there's going to be some honest communication coming in. And Spirit's saying, with that communication, keys, right? Be in a light heart, don't be heavy, and allow the benefit of the doubt. So understand what that person is saying, how they're saying it, what they're trying to tell you. Because if you're already coming to a conclusion without actually listening to what your person who is going to come back in is ready to say, then you're never going to be in that place where you're actually going to, get honest communication, because they're going to be defensive. So what you need to do is to sit back, be lighthearted, don't attack them right off the bat, and allow the conversation to happen in a light and playful manner. So with that, let's see what else Spirit wants to tell us about this connection. Spirit, give me a few cards. Don't go crazy because we are on a time limit today. So Spirit, what else do you want to give us within this connection? Anything else? Okay. One more card, Spirit. What else do you want to tell us? All right. So we got a lot of cards here too. Looks like Spirit's got a lot for us to say. And so let's see where we can go through these somewhat quickly. Right? So Spirit's saying trust your intuition. Your heart knows what's going on. Be careful about illusion and fantasy, because you may be in that space of fantasizing about this elusive connection, one that's not true, and being stuck in that fantasy can kick you. And we get the curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. That's because you're in fantasy, right? And you're creating this own curse yourself because you're allowing yourself to fantasize and have cloudy judgment, right? And as you have that, that's really what a curse is, right? You're allowing yourself to be fooled, because you know the answer already through your intuition, but you're allowing yourself to be fooled because you're afraid of that emotion. And so what you're going to do is you're going to create this fantasy world where it's never going to work out, and you're going to keep manifesting that over and over again because you're so afraid of opening up your heart. Right? Finality, farewells, leave behind, closure. Spirit's saying close this off. You don't want to be inside of this loop anymore. Close it off. Get rid of that. Get clarity. Right? Get out of the illusion. Get clarity. Divine Feminine. This is a twin flame read. You get into your Divine Feminine energy, which is that intuition. Beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted, and that comes with being in the Divine Feminine energy. And for some of you, there's a little fertility going on, so be careful if you're going out and doing a little nookie. Sometimes this just means that we're finally fertile to get to this space, but sometimes it also means that if you're in this place here, be careful of fertility as well. Bitterness, get rid of that bitterness, that resentment, that anger, that hurtful words, because that's what's keeping you stuck. Have faith. The universe is guiding you to these great steps and these great steps for love. So let's see what it is that is creating your greatest block within this connection and separation for those that I'm channeling today. So let Spirit show me what it is within this collective that I'm channeling today. What's the biggest block? How can we overcome that fantasy? And so Spirit's given us the number one block. It's settling. Don't stay with someone who isn't right just because it's safe, right? And that's that fantasy. We settle for somebody because we're afraid to open our heart and really expect what we deserve, and our intuition knows we have. So we're just sitting there allowing us to stay inside of this cycle, which we'll never be happy in. And it's always going to come crashing. And the Spirit's saying, stop. It's done. Enough of this. How many lifetimes do you have to go through this before you realize that this path is the same path that you've always done, which is the one of safety, but not the one of reward? So what is the higher self's recommendation? Let's get a recommendation from our higher self. How do we move past this, get out of that cycle of the curse, the hex? Don't take action when there's a feeling of resistance. So Spirit's telling you, this is how you know you're in this space. When you feel that resistance, when you feel that anxiety, that's the space that's keeping you stuck. And that's not love. What you think is butterflies in the stomach is potentially anxiety, and you need to know the difference between anxiety and love. And it's only done through your intuition and opening your heart. So with that, let's look at timing, right? And when we ask for timing, we don't ask for a definite. We ask for the probability, the possibility. So when can we start to see this great stuff that we see over here, right? And we already know there's probably some divine timing coming through, but let's see if Spirit's willing to give us a idea of when the possibility of this can manifest, Spirit. And Spirit is saying, when you hit the pinnacle, right? So it's all up to you, is what Spirit is telling you. You've got some great cards, great potential here, but you are the pivot point of when this can come in. And so what you have to do is go within and get to that point where you're into your intuition. And when you are, you will know this is coming in. So please like, follow, share, and subscribe. This is my read for today. If you are looking for your own read, please do reach out. I do light language healing, personal one-on-one for that. That information is up on the screen, and contact information is in the description and my profile. If you're looking to really kickstart your healing for love, I do have a 1111 portal group healing with Spiritual Susan. We're going to do Reiki, light language, manifestations. We're going to do meditations and cards of guidance, and that will be on the 10th of November. Please do send us a note on it. It will be donation based. And if you are interested, we'll give you all the details. So with that, have a great day. Watch my other reads on TikTok and also on Instagram, and visit my light language channel on YouTube, Silver Fox Spiritual. Have a great day. And if you have a question that you want answered, we do one question for free on Sundays around 10 to 12 New York time. Spiritual Susan and I do a live. So with that, have a great day.